joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for Paolo Banchero.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Rollins. He's out there with Kevin Porter. Green is out there with Turner. And it's Sims in at the 4 slot. And for Orlando, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Bane kicks to Black. Pass to Banchero. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Porter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Porter Jr. won't be denied of that bucket. Fearless, even around the big bodies.
Outside, Bane. Here is Carter. Turner covering. A fader. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Porter. Got a piece of it.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
Out left to the wing. The three from Banchero. Porter pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Green against Bane. Green the pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Turner. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Turner. Not going to go that time.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
At the top of the key, Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Over Porter. And it's Suggs missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The natural scorer, Porter Jr., is superb at being able to play through contact and still finish the shot.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Milwaukee leading by 3. And finished off by Porter.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
Outside, Suggs. Here's Banchero for 3. The rebound by Turner. And so Green will bring it up for the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Magic. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And checking out Milwaukee, down 4 spots from them.
And I think for Milwaukee, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
And here's Porter after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Porter passes to Turner. Rebound by the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. To the middle. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And, guys, that strength will serve Bancaro really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Porter outside. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trailing. Inside. And there's Bancaro on the assist from Suggs. Bancaro's got 5 points so far. Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Sims. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Suggs against Porter. Scores off the crossover. 9 points in the game so far.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
The shot's good from Sims.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Over in the corner, Green. It's stolen by Carter. And now Orlando on the break. A pull-up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Rollins. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter, and it's Richardson in for Bane. The Bucks also changing it up. Trent comes in for Kevin Porter, and Harris subbed in for Rollins. And Orlando making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Sims kicks to Green. Now here is Harris. Trent outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Sims. This one for 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's Black. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Trent in the corner. 20 feet out. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Really confident in his mechanics. They're efficient. No wasted motion. All Trent Jr. needed was the rock.
1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Harris passes to Turner. Sims kicks to Harris. Trent against Richardson. There's the 3. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, he's a volume 3-ball shooter, Gary Trent Jr. And he's got a nice stroke and never hesitates to fire from there.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Left side, Suggs fires the three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Green dishes to Turner. Pass to Sims. Now Harris. From deep, Green. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Black. And another 3 for Orlando.
Black favors the corner angle. He likes that shot. Loves the short corner 3.
Shot from 12. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Kevin Porter getting it done for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Hands out there with Harris. And there's Jackson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Portis in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, the more we see Jonathan Isaac drop dimes and make assists, the scarier he becomes as a big guy in this league.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
Richardson against Jackson. Down low. And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pass to Bain. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now Jackson. Harris outside. To the paint. Here's Portis. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Portis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Black's subbed in for Richardson. The Bucks also changing it up. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nance. Rollins comes in for Gary Trent. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jackson. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you, Kevin.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Here's Black. Payne for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payne's got 6.
And if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
Rollins the pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. He has yet to score. Portis finds Harris. Wagner with the block. And he stays with it. Goes back up.
Big time denial that time by Wagner. Well, he put some plaster on that one.
Banchero dishes to Black. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Payne for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Porter with it. Picked up by Banchero. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Pass to Black for the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Black's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Milwaukee also making some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's A.J. Green in for Gary Harris. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Payne, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Turner against Carter. Pass to Rollins. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The kick out to Payne. Pass to Black. It's up a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Confident stroke by Black that time. No hesitation. He had his eyes locked in on the rim.
Payne against Porter. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Launches it. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the second free throw, good. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner develop quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Porter kicks to Turner. Here's Rollins. Scoreless thus far. And again, the Bucks miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Carter missing. Milwaukee has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Green, And here's Porter. Fires the three. Black grabs the board.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
De Silva with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 1.
Nice drop-off by Banchero. I mean, good unselfish play there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Howard's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Bain.
Substitution for...
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. 5th on the list, the Magic.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Porter double team. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. Carter finds Howard. Back to Carter. Plenty of space. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And now it's a 3-point Magic lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Rollins. Still scoreless. Going inside. Green inside the three-point line. And that one's on target from the wing.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Banchero. And Orlando again with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hi folks, it's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
If you can make threes with consistency, the floor opens up. They've been pulling apart that defense.
Making it rain, and their opponent brought no umbrellas. Now let's take a moment to recognize our Players of the Week. Keep an eye on these two. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here are the Magic now. 4-point game. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Anthony Black is out there with Suggs. And it's Bain in at the three. That's his out there for Orlando.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
From deep, Green. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Back to Black. Looking for Carter, he gets it there. That one good for 2. Carter's got the lead back up to 7 now for Orlando.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Out to the right wing. Banchero kicks to Suggs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump. He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Porter passes to Turner. Here's Rollins. Black defending. On the wing, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Porter.
When Porter Jr. is smoking hot, he's hard to stop. He's so relentless in how he attacks, keeps constant pressure on the defense.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock club, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Here's Turner. Turner. It's good on the putback.
And the defense pays the ultimate price when they don't box Turner out. I mean, he's more than happy to throw it down if nobody puts a body on it.
To the left side wing. To the inside. Here's Carter. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Black kicks to Suggs. From past the arc, the Magic again can't hit. Bucks trail by 6. Porter passes to Green. Now Turner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Turner with the screen. The tray. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Porter, no luck. Magic leading by 5. Here's Black. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about Anthony Black showing you that he has the size and strength to play through contact?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shots because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
A 3 from Banchero. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Rollins the pass to Turner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Turner's got 17.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Kevin, back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Outside, Bain. Pass to Black. Down low, Bancaro lays it up and banks it in. Bancaro's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Porter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bancaro's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
On the wing, Turner from downtown. Rebound by the Magic. Black's got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Bain. Outside, Suggs. Good on the 3-point shot. Suggs has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Left side, Turner. And he converts the layup. Turner's got 19 points.
Turner almost invites contact around the rim. He's such a strong physical player.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner looking it over. Wagner a screen on Trent. Back to Wagner. Nails it from the high post. And the Magic lead by 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Portis. No good. Nice defense from Wagner. Pass to Bancaro. .127 left in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Bain. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And you have to stay connected to Bain. He's too good off the catch.
Harris outside. Up again, and staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harris, and it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And so it's Orlando riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter, we've got Bobby Portis. Gary Trent is out there with Gary Harris. And there's Miles Turner, and it's Nance in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Harris with the ball for Milwaukee. Nance outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Richardson outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Trent. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Assertive drive right there by Trent Jr., showing he's more than just a shooter.
Richardson outside. Payne for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Baines got 19 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Richardson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Trent outside. Shoots over Wagner. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
For the Magic, Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Anthony Black in for Richardson. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Sims is checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you, Allie. Payne against Trent. Now, here's Banchero. Defense right on him. The three-pointers right on target. And the Magic lead by 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Payne. To the middle. Banchero kicks to Wagner. To the wing on the left. Here's Black. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th assist in this one. Trent outside. Portis sets the pick for Trent. From the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Black. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Gary Harris.
A guard with outstanding size and really impressive playmaking abilities. For Anthony Black, it's really about continuing to develop as a scorer.
A different look for Milwaukee. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Portis. Porter comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Gary Harris. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Bucks trail by 13. Green, the pass to Porter. From 10 feet out. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Flashy stuff there from Porter Jr. Defenders just couldn't stay with him.
Banchero kicks to Black. Back to Banchero. Pass to Black. Now Payne. Trains the three-pointer. Payne's got 11 in the second half.
having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Magic leading by 12. Banchero kicks to Black. Here's De Silva. Payton for three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Porter passes to Turner. Porter a screen on Wagner. Pass to Rollins. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
When you're the #1 pick like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused.
3 points.
He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Now Bain puts up a three. He drills the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. A 15-point game.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
The Magic have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Bucks trail by 15. Now Turner. Here's Rollins. It's Turner, high post. Carter on him. Does not go in. The Magic have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. The shot is off. Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bain rips down the rebound. Magic leading by 15. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Suggs, it's good!
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series. Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Banchero looking around. Carter kicks to Black, lets it go with a three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished. Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Left side Suggs. That ball's nice speed that time from Banchero.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Black with it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.